Hi everyone, you might recognise this hair. It's been quite a while since Abby May has done a video, but she has boldly volunteered. Thank you so much, Abby. We're going to show you 4 easy school hairstyles to sort of spice up a boring ponytail. So we're going to start off with a 4-strand braid. You could just break the strands into even sections, but I'm going to make it a little bit more interesting by doing normal section, little teeny tiny baby section, and then 2 more sections here. So that is your thickness of hair. Start off on this side and it's going to go over and then under the little skinny section, and then on the right side it's going to go under and then over the little skinny section. That's 1. So over and under, and then under and over, over, under, under and over. And that little tiny section just gives that nice little sort of rope effect to the braid. You can just do equal sections, try both and see which one you like, but I just think a 4-strand braid is just a really nice way to do the hair. If you feel like this little section is becoming really thin, you can just borrow a little bit. So I'm just going to borrow a little bit there as I bring it over, and then we can carry on. And then I'm just going to pop a little bobble in the bottom there, and you can just give this braid a little tease out, and there you have your little 4-strand braids. So that is the first little style that we're going for. So the next one is my personal favourite because it's so quick. You're going to break the hair into 2, and you're going to hold it with your thumbs up like that. You're then going to take a pointer finger and you're going to twizzle away from this hand. So twizzle away, and then you're going to bring this round so you've got a little pincer like that, and you're going to cross it over, and you're going to twizzle and cross. So this is your twist braid, and it is so quick, especially when you have not got a lot of time to do your hair, you're in a rush. It looks so different than just a 3-strand braid. So simple to do. And that is it. You're going to pop that bobble in the bottom, like so. And that is your twist braid. Yep. So for this one, think of a normal 3-strand braid, but 2 of the sections are going to be really thick and one's going to be mini. Okay, so people can confuse themselves with this one, but actually it really is just an ordinary 3-strand braid. So I'm just going to do a little baby one here. So I feel like that one is way thinner than that one, so let me go again. So that's 1, and we've got the mini, and then we've got that one. Okay, normal 3-strand braid. We're going to go over the middle, and take that across. So I haven't done anything different. I'm just braiding the hair. Now this is going to start getting a little bit thin in a minute. So we're going to do what we did on the 4-strand braid, is we're going to borrow some. So I'm just going to borrow a tiny bit here. And we're going to keep going. And it just creates this really cool like vine effect. I call this the vine braid. Been doing it for years. And there you go, you've just got a really interesting looking braid. You can do this with a really thin bit of hair when your hair's down as well, just to create a bit of interest. But that is your vine braid. So this is the last one, full transparency, and this is take 3. It's a 5 strand, okay? It is a little bit fiddly, but it's worth it because it looks so pretty. Okay, so the hardest bit for me is actually dividing it into 5, which is where I've been struggling. You want 5 equal sections as best you can. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, go a little bit thicker, and then the last 2. So these are my 5 sections of hair. Okay, so I'm going to kind of move all my hands now because this is how I find it easiest to hold all the sections like that, sort of in my fist like this with one just kind of free. So I'm going to take this left hand side, and this is just a repeating braid over and over again. You're going to take this side, this left side, and you're going to go under, over. So under that one. My nails are so annoying now. Too long, and then over. Okay, so that's one bit done. And now you're going to come to this side and you're going to go the same, under and over, like so. Again, under and over, under and over. And in a minute you'll really see this braid start to form. So under, over, under, over. And you can see how it's actually got a little bit easier as I've come down the hair. I think the first few stitches of this braid are where people struggle and then they kind of give up, but if you kind of just persevere, if you can, and just remember that it is just a repeating braid, so it's just about getting your hands doing all the different bits that you need it to do. So under, over, and then it does start as you come towards the end of this braid to get a little bit fiddly again. So you have a nice little time in the middle where you feel like a braider supreme, and then you start going a bit at the ends again. But at this point you could just stop. I'm going to see how far I can get down this braid before I actually lose my mind. So under, come on Beth, over. I'm going to see if I can do one more. Let's have a go. That was my knees. Under, over, come on, under. Because it looks so pretty when you get to the ends of the hair. It's worth it, guys, it's worth it. Under, over, under, over. Ooh, I think this might be, yes, I'm giving up. Okay, so I'm just going to pinch that braid there, like so. And you can just leave it as it is. I do think it looks a really, really pretty braid just sitting there as it is. Or you can just gently come to the sides and just give it a little whoop. So that is the 5 strand braid. Let me know in the comments if you will give this one a go or which one is your favourite. And I'll be back again very soon with another tutorial.